Film Festival Radio.
Sports Shorts. I'm Giovanna Scroggins on the Sports Byline Broadcast Network, presented by Geico Insurance. A new AP poll ranking for college football after rivalry.
Like I told you, associate over there, we didn't kill nobody. Man was like a movie. He was out there dead. He was already dead. Now, as far as bootlegging goes, well, he worked for a very, very important man back east. Yeah. Does the name Spanky Johnson mean anything to you? Spanky Johnson? No, I'm afraid not.
Order. Takes a quarter, so you sort of sport her. The new border from the overweight lord of love it. Brothers give respect because I give respect to brothers and others on the agenda. Try to remember, I rock a party from September to September, meaning all year round. I can go down, sound for sound, round for round, pound for pound. Now, I'm take charge, still living large. I'm not soft as the mall, soft as the bar. I'm a giant, a major, applying to the industry. They are the boys, and I ain't too heavy. Cause the flip is the trick. Later on, I'm a rip. Cause the rip is legit. Now I'm gonna go up, show up, blow up, and make you hold up a sign. Same heavy these big time.
Yo, what's up, Las Vegas? It's your boy Spank E, officially checking in on the #1 morning radio show. This is the Jokez and Jamz Morning Squad, 107.1 FM, AM 1400. We up early with the ignorant starting your day, and we got the best morning squad in the business. To my left, we got the lovely Delilah.
Good morning.
And then, of course, we got my boy Hype Panda.
What up? Good morning, everybody.
We got Wildcast World coming up. And then there's me, Spank E, the Las Vegas Al Capone of the microphone. So we're going to get started this morning. You know, we always start the day with positivity and we end the show with positivity. So last night I was thinking about, the young people. Young people tend to make a lot of mistakes in life growing up. So I came up with 11 ways that you can avoid 95% of the problems in your life for the young people. So the first one is being honest may not get you a lot of friends, but it'll get you the right ones. Number 2, don't worry about what other people think of you because everyone is only thinking of themselves. Number 3, every second you spend comparing your life to someone else's is a second you spend wasting yours. The people who ask the most of you are the people who do the least for you. I'm gonna read that again. The people who ask the most of you are usually the people who do the least for you. If you put someone on a pedestal, they have no choice but to look down on you.
Oh,
that's a good one, isn't it? Yeah. Light travels faster than sound. That's why people who appear smart until you hear them speak. You like that one. Self-care is the realization that you are your own greatest obstacle. Self-care is the realization that you are your own greatest obstacle. Number 9, act like you've been there before. Number 10, before you get angry at something, ask yourself, will I remember this in 10 years? And then we have, I think that's number 8. Number 9, if someone stresses that they're telling you the truth, you could be sure they're lying.
I swear it's the truth.
I'm telling you the truth. I swear.
just all men in general.
When you choose a partner for their looks, realize that their looks won't raise your kids, their values will. Like that one. And then finally, number 11, you can cut all the flowers, but you can't keep spring from happening. That's deep right there. Yo, we gonna take a quick break. We got the fire chief in the house, Victor. We also got my boy B Cole coming up, comedian, producer, actor. And of course, we got Wildcast World coming up right after this. We'll be right back. We're going to take a quick break. This is the Jokes and Sam Morning Squad, 107.1 FM, AM 1400.
Mercy endures forever. Come on, clap your hands and shout if you believe it tonight. Come on.
Victor Mencia. We were just manifesting him being a chief because I want to be married to a fire chief. He said he's not single, but it doesn't matter to me.
So how you doing this morning, Victor?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Thanks for having me come in. Appreciate
No
it.
problem. We appreciate you. So we know you're doing a lot of work in the community. Can you tell us some of the programs that the fire department has going? Because we like to volunteer as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So this time of year, we're always trying to get out and do as much as we can to give back to the community since they've given us so much. One of the biggest things is our toy drive. Every year we go out after Thanksgiving and try to get as many toys donated to the Southern Nevada Burn Foundation, and the fire department participates. We do this all off-duty volunteer work Saturday and Sundays at Walmarts. There's different fire departments around the city that'll be doing them, but our designated location is Decatur and north of the 215 in North Las Vegas. That Walmart Saturdays and Sundays from 9 to 5. Come out and show some support to the community. It's out there for a good cause.
Yep, and don't make sure they're brand new toy. Don't bring the one that your kids been playing with all year.
Yeah, don't leave the Play-Doh that's been out in the trunk all summer. We don't want that. Kids want to play with it.
The cars ain't got no wheels on it no more. I'm gonna pass this on to the fire department. This is not a thrift store.
No. Yeah, we take it all. Take cash donations, also gift cards as well. But it's all for a good cause. It goes out to the families that have been directly affected by fires.
Right.
Also, we help out at the schools as well. We donate to the schools. The Clark County School District will get a list together of schools who have higher need than other ones. And so we'll take about 3 to 4 schools every year and go out there with Santa Claus, helicopters, fire engines.
That's really cool. Do you all go out to Opportunity Village too?
Yes. So we do Opportunity Village. We do the Magical Forest there with the Christmas lights. We go out there after Thanksgiving all the way up until, I believe, New Year's Day.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun.
So anyone can come out and get toys, say they forgot to go shopping?
Yeah, absolutely. So usually we'll be standing out in front of the store greeting people, and even if we just get like a small ball or something like that, it's better than nothing at all. So we're just happy to get what we can to give to the kids when it comes time for it.
So do you have to bring your children with you when you come out here to get the gifts, or can you make it a surprise later?
So we do a couple different things. So we do sponsor families as well. We put them up to a vote. We also have ones that are voted by the schools that are in need of extra help. And then we also just go and do the schools, and then other families that have been signed up to get the toys donated. So having the kids show up is usually more of a surprise type thing. So they don't know until the morning of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and now you also want to give us some information so that people don't burn the house down around Christmas.
Yeah, absolutely. It's that time of year. We actually just passed one of the biggest times of year as well. Thanksgiving, it's Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and New Year's Day or New Year's Eve are the biggest times of years for home fires. So it's usually cooking fires. It's all preventable. Biggest thing I can recommend to people is change out your batteries every 6 months. Typically with daylight savings is what we recommend. You go and change your batteries out. Make sure you change them all out. That's the only thing that's going to save you if there is a house fire. Other thing is just don't leave your cooking fires unattended. That's a big one. People start getting to the libations, company's over. Try to hold off until your guests are there and you're ready to start serving food.
And don't fry a turkey in the house.
No, definitely don't do that. Yeah. You can see online lots of bad videos of that. Yeah. It's pretty explosive results. Yeah.
Yep. So the Jokes and Jam Squad was out at the grand opening of Fire Station 58.
You got it. Yep.
Yeah, that was a fun time. We got out. We met the North Las Vegas mayor and everybody. That was a real fun time.
Yeah, that's a great event. Usually we try to put something on like that quarterly throughout the year. This was an easy one to do because it was our brand new fire station. So we wanted the community to get to know the firefighters that are going to be responding to calls.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's not the case, but if they need us, at least they'll know us ahead of time.
Yeah, we're like, we're up. Party's over. We got to go.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but like D. Lawler messed it up for everybody.
Did we? There's firemen at the house, thanks to me. All the single ladies, come out.
Yeah. Firefighters don't mind that attention.
So I've done extensive research on firefighting and firemen. I watched Fire Country and Tacoma PD just for this interview.
I watched Chicago
Did
Fire. I watched Chicago Fire.
Ladder 49.
Yeah, I'm pretty prepared for this. So I see there's a bunch of handsome men all sleeping in one room together, lonely. How it is?
Not quite the lonely part. It's I think when you have that type of dorm style living, they wish they were lonely. It's the constant joking that's going around, playing pranks on each other. That's how we kind of unwind from the stress throughout the day. So they probably wish they were a little bit lonely, kind of like the new Fire Station 58, where they have their own individual dorms instead of that group style living.
Yeah, I definitely want to know what are some of the pranks that the firemen pull on each other. I got it
on YouTube.
Yeah. Nothing's
YouTube.
on YouTube. I could talk about some of them because the biggest prankster on the department, even when the academies are started and they're talking to all the new hires about things to do, things don't to do. Still today, even though the guys are retired, it's don't ever mess with this guy. Never mess with Scott Nielsen because he's the king of pranks. So he puts in time and money into these pranks.
He invested his prank.
Yeah.
He loves it.
Yeah. We've had one of the guys went on vacation, came back and opened up his locker. Then he found out that it was completely brick and mortared all the way from top to bottom.
It's extensive.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Quite a bit of effort.
That's funny.
Spray insulation, expanding foam, that stuff too. Like as it's starting to cure, putting the coffee mugs in there, the badge, all that stuff. Leave your stethoscope behind. He's welding it to a metal board. Open up your locker door. You got a fan that's on a switch that's got confetti that blows all over the place. And maybe crickets were in there too, but that one he may have gotten in trouble for.
Oh, the line is wildlife in the fire station.
It could get pretty crazy. As long as we're not getting hurt and we're still able to respond to the calls, we're pretty good about what we can do. Just has to be in good taste. Can't obviously do anything that crosses the line, but it's all in good fun.
That's beautiful. So it's like a brotherhood.
It is, yeah. It's a lot of.
Frat
It's been compared to a frat house. I never was in a frat house, but that's what I've been told. Yeah.
Experience. That's
Yeah.
the experience at the firehouse.
So do you need to go to college to become a fireman?
In today's day and age, it is recommended just because there's a greater need and want for higher education, especially when you're going through the promotional process. But at a bare minimum, it's 18 years of age, no felonies, a valid Nevada driver's license, high school diploma, or the equivalency. So even a GED can get you in. But EMT basic is a minimum level that most people struggle with. And after that, it's you're kind of in a huge pool of everybody that's done the bare minimum. So that higher education is where it does come into play. So even if you have a degree that's in something completely unrelated, criminal justice, for example, that would be something that we see. You've done something more than the other candidates have. So put the education at a higher place in your life.
Okay, so underwater basket weaving, you can take that.
Yes, you can take that for sure.
Degree
Yeah.
and become a fireman.
And you could probably do a course on it as well.
Still education. Don't look at me like this.
Yes. It should be an Olympic sport.
Right?
Well, this is North Las Vegas fireman.
Yeah.
But we're gonna speak into existence. You're gonna be a chief one day.
No desire for that. Yeah.
So we got Victor from the North Las Vegas Fire Department. We are going to take a quick break, but he's going to hang out with us the whole show. And when we come back, we got comedian, actor, producer, director, B Code. This is a friend of mine. We go back 34 years. We're going to bring him on soon as we come back. 107.1 FM, AM 1400.
What's the sense in sharing this one and only life? Ending up just another lost and lonely wife. You count up the years and they will be filled with tears. Love only breaks up to start over again. You'll get the babies, but you won't have your man. While he's busy loving every woman that he can. Say I'm gonna leave. I'm set me down when you just can't break you'll never be hung up like my man and me. My man and me. Oh, you to yourself be true. Don't be no fool when love really don't love you. Don't love you. It's high time now, just one crack at life. To live it in trouble and strife. My mind must be free to learn all I can about me. I'm gonna love him for the rest of my days. Encourage the babies every time they say self-preservation is what's really going on today.
You say you have friends in the comedy industry, but me and this man, we actually do go back 34 years, and we have been best friends in the comedy industry for all 34 years. We actually started together. We used to hike through the snow to a place called the Studio, open mic. That's when we were rookies, and we've been friends ever since. I just on it, flew to Chicago last month, and I was on his stand-up show. It was amazing. So without further ado, I bring on my man B Cole. What's up, B? Man, we sure appreciate you coming on the Jokes and Jamz Morning Squad, man.
Oh man, yo, thanks for having me, man. Thanks for having me go to bed early, set my alarm. Thanks for all that, man. I've been a night owl for 34 years. You know, but thank you for getting the morning job, Frank.
I'm your human alarm clock. So
congratulations on the show, brother, and all your partners on the show with you, man, co-host and all, man. You guys are doing it, man. I love it.
We sure appreciate you. Now, I know your humble beginnings because we started together. But what got you interested in, for the people that's listening, what got you interested in comedy? Say, I want to do that.
That moment right there that said I want to do that. I was like straight out of high school, like 18 years old, and I think it was maybe before that or something. But I remember watching Damon Wayans on television.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he had his HBO half-hour special. But this was before In Living Color. This was like right after Partners in Crime. So you really didn't, you knew of Damon, but you didn't know him. I
Right.
didn't even know his name. I just knew this dude did like 5 minutes of comedy on Robert Townsend's Partners in Crime, and he was funny, but then HBO gave him a 30-minute spot.
Okay.
That's when he was dressed in all black, and he was doing a lot of characters on that stand-up routine that you later saw on In Living Color. But,
Right. Okay.
A friend of mine, me and my friend, we was watching the show, and man, we was just laughing, man, just cracking up. And my boy just turned to me and said, "Yo, B, he reminds me of you." I said that. Yeah, when I was like, "Wait a minute, when you see this dude, you think of me?" He's like, "B, that dude reminds me of you." So that was my aha moment. Like, well, this is what I'm about to do right now, stand up, and that's when I started pursuing it, and going on to be able to do BET's Comic View and travel around the country and around the world. I actually met Damon Wayans.
Okay.
When I met him, he knew who I was.
Oh wow.
That was one of my highlights of my career. And then come to find out, me and him share the same birthday. We born on the same day.
Oh wow.
That's cool.
Yeah, so I was like, yo, man, that just was a kindred spirit right there,
Yeah.
Damon is he's like my sensei. He's my Mr. Miyagi.
Okay. Yeah. Now you talk about interesting people you met. You are one of the few people that I know have actually met Prince. I know nobody that met Prince. You gotta tell them your story that you told us in Chicago about.
Man, you know what? It's a long story, but I keep it short. But at the same time, man, I listened in when you had Jerome on the show.
Yeah.
That's my buddy, man. I actually did the bird,
Yeah, dude, the bird.
Yeah, I did that on stage with him and Morris, man. I was like, we was doing the bird. With the Parkway Theater. Man.
Okay. You got.
But meeting Prince, man, that was just a random night. It was crazy because I used to do a comedy show weekly every Thursday at on the north side of Minneapolis.
Okay.
And it was called the Riverview.
Okay.
And we used to do so I was there every Thursday. We doing the show. Man, I used to bring everybody there. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Dion Cole.
Oh yeah.
Joe Torre, all them cats used to just come through there, man. So saying that, man, I've been doing this show there for a while, some time, and this particular night, my DJ, he was packing up his equipment, and he's like, "Yo, man, I'm about to go over to Prince's house. You want to go?" And it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, and the show was done. It was late. It was like 1 a.m. And he's like, "Yeah, Prince back home in town. He in the studio with Roy Ayers."
Okay.
And they cutting up some, they cutting up the song. So I'm about to roll through, man. So I was like, yeah, all right. So I mean, I'm in disbelief the whole time. I'm like, dude, you're not about to take me over Prince's crib. Cool out, dog.
Right. Right.
We traveling down the highway, man, and we going, and it's like, all right, we get up to Prince mansion, and it's a big white mansion, but it's like purple lights coming from the ground, like hitting the
in the building.
Yeah, right, hitting the building for it to appear purple. But we get there, and then we come to the gates, man. You got them big, front gates,
right,
with the Prince symbol, and the whole time I'm like, dude, I was like, you just bringing me to see Prince's house. You ain't about to take me over Prince's crib.
Right.
Crazy. This dude, his name Brother Jules.
Okay.
Jules is a good, rest in peace to him as well. He just passed recently.
Oh, so sorry.
Yeah, Brother Jules was part of the Prince posse clan. Family with them. And this is what I'm finding out this night. So when we get to the gate, Brother Jules pressed a button on his visor above him, and the gate's open. I'm like, dude, I stopped punching this dude in the arm. Like, dude. Man, listen, we got car, and when we got out the car, Roy Ayers and his team was coming out. They were leaving.
Okay.
Walking in, so Brother Jules and Roy Ayers had some words, like, yo, he's still in there. Like, yeah, he's still in there. He's still working, but I'm about to break out. So Roy Ayers left. So when we went inside the studio, I didn't go straight in. Brother Jules told me to wait outside to go get the okay from Prince.
Yeah.
So when Brother Jules walk into the studio, you hear the music stop, they talking the whole nine. Then a little bit later, Prince walks out. And
Whoa.
Man, when he walks out, like he floated. It was when people say that about Prince, white denim blouse with bell bottom sleeves and bell bottom black and he walked out. His hair was straight down with the beard.
I remember that. I remember that era. Yeah. Right.
So when he walked out, first thing he said is, "I know him," and I was dumbfounded, like
You on the floor.
Oh.
Right, because he watched comedy. He said he loves comedy. His favorite comedian is Bernie Mac.
Okay.
Oh.
Right. So at that time, he's like, yeah, my favorite comedian is Bernie Mac. And if you listen to a Prince song, Prince has a song, I don't think it was ever released. It's called The Pope. And
Okay.
He sampled Bernie's whole Def Comedy Jam. And that.
Oh man. Man, I wish I could check that out. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Just you can look it up on YouTube. It's
Okay.
The Pope.
Okay.
The Pope. And Bernie started off the song like, I ain't scared of you,
Right.
Oh.
But that's how I knew Prince was a fan, because I already knew of the song. But when Prince told me that Bernie was his favorite, that solidified it. Like, okay, cool. And like I said, man, he invited me inside the studio. When I walked into the studio, you have Larry Graham and his wife there. They're
Yeah.
sitting down, like on a little love seat together, while Prince was at the controls of the studio, at the controls, doing the music. But Larry Graham, I got to meet him. And me and Prince just got to talking, man, and I was telling him about my movie and my upcoming movie I'm about to do, because this is the time I was in pre-production for my movie I'm in Love with a Crackhead.
Oh yeah. We gonna get that in a minute.
Right, so when I told Prince I'm about to do a movie called In Love with a Crackhead, he just looked at Prince got just a odd way of laughing. He don't laugh. He speak his laugh. He just like, that's funny. That's funny. Oh, man. And that was an event that was cool. And like we got out of there probably like I said, we got there maybe like close to 2 a.m. man.
Okay.
And I stayed a couple of hours, man. He let me hear the song him and Roy Ayers just did, man, and he was just like, man, let me know what you think of this. And like, don't ask me what I think of a Prince song.
Right.
Yo, Prince, that needs some more snare. Come on, man, you can do a little symbol in that one.
That's funny.
It's like automatic, like, dude, it's lovely. I love it. I don't even remember hearing the song, because in the whole time I'm in my head, like, dude, Prince playing the song for me.
Right.
I didn't even hear the song. I was going crazy inside my head.
Right. They said Prince got those mesmerizing eyes too. Does he memorize you?
Man, no, I didn't even look in the man's eyes.
You can't look into the eyes of an angel.
Yeah.
At the same time, Prince is such a huge figure, man. It's like you really don't even you just don't get a man eye contact. But here's the thing. Before I left, I asked him for an autograph, which was a dumb mistake, because he invited me in his home as a friend, and here I am at the end coming off as a fan.
Yeah.
But, like he didn't trip, it off. He understood. He know who he is, you know. So
Yeah.
I was like, man, you think you can sign this? And the first thing, the one thing he said to me immediately, he said, I don't do that anymore. Hey, listen, when he did it, I tried to play it off like, I get it, when he's like, I don't do that anymore. I was like, oh, yeah, I know, I do that sometimes myself, man. He looked at me like, yeah, all right, man. But I ended up leaving. He had Brother Jules, man, give me a tour of the home, man.
Okay.
We toured around the house, which now they have as a museum going on in Minneapolis. But like I said, I've never been back since that time with Prince, and like I said, that was the only time I needed to be there when he was there, man. So
Right.
it was good. Did a tour around. He had a basketball court, a concert room, and
Wow.
the game room. It was just crazy. But yeah. So that was September because it was 2 days before my birthday.
Okay.
I thought that was the biggest birthday gift
Ever.
that
Yeah.
That following November, Prince came to Chicago to do a concert.
This my funny part. I love this part.
So Prince came to Chicago to do a concert. He was doing like he did like the Riviera. He didn't do like no big stadium thing.
Okay.
Not like the United Center. This one he was just working out his new material, and intimate room for Prince to try out new material. That's
Right.
theater of 5,000.
Intimate. 5,000 my closest friends.
He did his concert, but I called Brother Jules to ask if he was in town with Prince, and Jules was like, "Nah, man, but go ahead. I'm gonna make sure you good. Just go down there to the after party." So I went down to the after party. Now the after party moved to the Metro that's in Wrigleyville.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, right across the street and down some from the Cubs Stadium.
Okay.
So went there, and everybody from the concert was lined up. Now this is November. This is cold.
Right.
Everybody lined up for like hours, man. So I just walked straight to the door, and Prince bodyguard came out and said, "Yo, he good. Come on." They took me in, and this, like I said, this whole night is surreal, man.
I know it.
When I went into, so I waited out for a long time. Then they started letting people in, so everyone's passing. But I'm in a little area where it's barricaded, where the other people can't come, but they all passing by. I'm watching the crowd go through, and then once I see the crowd go through, they call me to the back to go to Prince's dressing room. And when I went to the dressing room, it just Magic Purple Rain, him and the band, they up in
Okay.
there,
Yeah.
And Prince in there, and Prince sitting at the table. This when Prince was walking on the cane, and he's sitting on this small little coffee table, and and with his cane, got the little cane,
Right.
stuff like, and when I walked in, first thing Prince said is, "There he is, right there." And I'm like, what? Like, there he is, like, as if he was having a conversation, like, "Yo, I'm waiting on somebody. Hold on, my boy coming."
Right.
And when I got there, when he said that, like, "There he is, right there," everybody like, "All right, cool." But here's the funny part. Common was there. Common and
Okay.
Macy Gray.
Okay.
Common and Macy Gray was there because they had a concert that day as well. But when they finished their show, they came over to the after party. So Common and Macy Gray was inside the dressing room too. And me and Common know each other from coming up back in the day. And when I walked in, Common was like, "Hey man, he was talking about you, man." I was like, "Yeah, what'd he say?" He's like, "Man, he was waiting on you the whole time." I was like, "Yeah, man, that's my guy, man." I told him the story about, just told him, I've been to Prince house, man, just hung out with him, that's why I met him. And Common was like, "Yo, this is my first time meeting him, man. I'm excited, man." I was like, "Oh yeah." I was like, "He cool, man."
Yeah.
So when it was time to go on stage, Prince lined everybody up and we walked out single file,
Okay.
And Prince was lead of me. He was ahead of me. But I think so. And Prince was leading the pack. And
Okay.
I think I was maybe like a person or two behind Prince. But it was a long line because he had a large band, and Common and Macy Gray included in that. But when I walked out with Prince, bro, we walked out on that stage. For a minute, I forgot who I was with.
Oh.
The crowd roared.
Yeah.
I felt everything vibrating in that place, like it roared, like, and I'm like, oh, I'm with Prince. That's what it is, you know. And once the show started, because Prince after party ain't nothing but a second show.
Yeah.
Now this is probably about 3,000 people. About 2,500, and everyone's packed in there, and it's standing room only, and we on this large stage, and Prince not even singing, he just playing. He playing, you know, they just having a jam session.
Yeah.
And Macy Gray goes on the microphone and does all Prince covers while Prince is playing the songs. The band is playing the songs. She do If I Was Your Girlfriend, When Doves Cry. She doing all. And Macy Gray voice, it was just iconic.
Right. Right.
And so then when Macy did her thing, Common went up and started freestyling. He freestyling to the instrumentals.
Okay.
And doing a great job. I mean, dude, the night was rocking out. And Common, that's when Common's song was popular called The Light.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Remember that song? You know, there's a time when you need someone. So
Yeah.
Common performed that song, but Prince did the hook.
Okay.
The hook of that. Oh man, it was dope, man. And it's not anywhere filmed on camera.
Okay.
You know, it wasn't no camera phones at that time like
Right.
that.
Right.
Yeah, the flip phones and all. But man, we doing that. So as time going on, they still jamming. Prince pointed at me and tell me to go to the microphone. I'm like, dude, what I'm gonna do? And he does it again. He just like, go to the microphone, go to the microphone. I'm like, what? He just like, go to the microphone. So I go to the microphone. First thing for me to think of to do is my poem, I'm in love with a crackhead. When I'm in love with a crackhead, now I'm starting seeing people in the crowd, like just specks of people, because it wasn't a lot of black people in there. It was real diverse.
Okay.
It was majority. It was like a lot of Asians, a lot of Prince brings the whole world together. You know.
Yeah.
You know, it was a few of us in there, but I started seeing people when I was doing I'm in love with crackhead, just seeing them in the audience like have that that moment, like they remember, like I know where I know him from. You know, I was getting,
Yeah.
you know, the poem. I guess it was, you know, it was sounding familiar to them.
Yep.
And Prince came beside me and started playing the guitar as I'm doing the poem. And I'm like, man, this is crazy. So I'm doing I'm in love with the crackhead, and he playing the guitar and all, man. And then after that, continued jam session, and then it was after the show. It was probably like 4 in the morning, man. This was on a weeknight too, so people had to work, get up. But it's like 4 in the morning. This is my hours. This is the hours I stay up. So we're leaving, and I tell Prince, I'm like, yo, man, thanks for having me. And he put his hand in my face, like waving me off, like, you know, because he's shorter than me. He put his hand in my face, waving me off, like, I ain't with that crack. I told him I was doing the movie I'm in love with a crackhead, and he was like, that's funny. That's funny. He laughed. That's funny. That's funny. Man, and then when he did that, I was confused. I was like, hey, you don't remember? And he kept cutting me off. He just kept waving his hand in my face with his little pinky finger. Goodbye. All right, man, bye. I was just mad. And then, at that time, I was really mad. I just boycotted Prince.
Yeah.
But look, until I went back to Minnesota and I did a show, and this was like, it's probably like maybe a year later. Me and Brothers Jules, we had a show together, and Jules asked me, like, yo, you gonna come to Prince Valentine's show? He having it at his mansion in L.A. And he's like, asked me, he said, man, where the crackhead boy at? You know, he ain't got and I told Brother Jules the story. I'm like, man, dude, man, I ain't messing with him, man. I'm like, dude, he was dissing me, man. He's like, man, I ain't with that crack. And Brother Jules just dying, laughing, like, and I said, dude, he said, that's how he joke, man. You don't. He's been mad at him for like 2 years, man. He's like, no, he's like, no, he asked about you. He asked me, he said, that he got a show in LA and for us to come out.
Yeah.
But I didn't go, but that was the Prince story. And also to mention, when we were on stage in front of that big crowd,
right,
doing it with Prince band, like, you know, I'm the only one in jeans and t-shirt dressed in street clothes. I got a Wild 100 t-shirt on. got my Timberland boots. Prince and his crew, you know how they dress.
Oh yeah. They fly.
Man, they real revolutionary.
Right.
But what doesn't help because, you know, Macy Gray is eccentric like that as well. You know, she got the wild hair,
right,
little clothes, you know, like that. And then this one, Common was dating Erykah Badu. So Common was up there, you know, looking like, you know, he had a little, you know, just real Erykah Badu.
Right.
like a vest, no shirt, and a scarf on.
Well, you know, we got another friend of both of ours on the phone too. We got my man Wildcat. We go back to.
You know, they have me on the show, man, and you know, they don't pull me out till they need me.
I was trying to work you in, yeah.
Wildcat, we go way back too, man. I remember first seeing Wildcat at Giovanni's. You remember that Wildcat hosted by Marlon Mitchell? And I saw Wildcat at Giovanni's, man. And the day I saw him, I said, "Yo, this dude gonna be something, man. This dude is hilarious." Yeah, I think that was like your first. I don't even know if it was your first time, but you haven't been performing a lot. But that was like you was just fresh new in the game. Yeah, man. That was like my third show. Man, it was crazy. It was at Giovanni's, old little pizza spot. You know,
yeah.
Comedy club, somewhere you come in there and order pizza. It was the airy crown of the south suburbs. And it was small, and it you know, but it was intimate but beautiful, man. Great energy. It was a good comedy show that we did up there, man. It was great.
Now you all did a movie together too. Tell a little about the movie you all were in together.
Okay, so you know, well, when I did my movie, I'm in love with a crackhead. You know, Wildcat wasn't even around at that time, but I put Lil Rel in the movie. Lil Rel was in the movie.
Okay.
And Lil Rel, he just started doing comedy, and I met him like the night before, and I was already doing the movie. I said, "Yo, come by the set tomorrow. I can find something for you to do." And I'm in love with crackhead. But fast forward, I did my second movie called A Get Together.
Yeah.
That was my feature film that I've done, and I wanted to put everybody that was rocking out in the comedy circuit in Chicago. I wanted to put them in this one movie. So doing that, Wildcat, like I said, I've been liking Wildcat since the first time I seen him, man, on stage, and I wrote a part for Wildcat. A lot of the parts that's why it was easy for me to write the movie, because basically all the characters in the movie I knew these guys personally, so it was easy to write for them.
Right.
I knew their styles of comedy and stuff like that, so I wrote everybody they part. Marlon Mitchell, Muhammad, Wildcat, you know, Tony Roberts. So I knew these people, so I was able to write for them. And then Wildcat, he really had the part. Like, he didn't even have to audition. I don't know if he auditioned anyway, but eyes was on him already to be on the part for one of the main characters in the Get Together. And did a great job, man. Hilarious.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and also too, Get Together is celebrating its 20-year anniversary coming up in 2025. So it'll be released. The director's cut. It's
Okay.
the whole cut. I did a whole new re-edit to the film. I just did a premiere screening in Chicago that was received well. So it's going out on streaming services at the beginning of next year. And look out for it, man. If you saw the original movie, it's good, but it's different from the original with this re-edit. And like I said, 20-year anniversary, man.
Yeah, I'm definitely proud of both of y'all. And then, Wildcat does a thing called Wildcat's World. So we definitely want to know what's going on in Wildcat's World this morning.
Man, I'm out here in LA, and the LA music scene has influenced my conversation. Somebody asked me what I was going to do yesterday. I said, man, I'm out here trying to function. I'm at the taco spot getting me a little turkey dog. They said, what you want on your turkey dog? I said, ketchup, relish, and
Too funny.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy out here. But I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it out here, man. Traffic is stupid. It'll take you 15 minutes to go 2 blocks. You're in the wrong place. You might want to stay wherever you at.
And so before we go, we definitely have to jump back over to Be Cold. We definitely have to hear a little bit, because we've been talking about it all morning. We definitely got to hear a little bit of I'm in Love with a Crackhead.
Absolutely.
Where it's all started. Always.
After we have a comedy show, we go to a little 24-hour diner, man. We'll go sit down and eat, man. And spank good before we on the spot.
Well, you do it to me too now. Well, you do it to me too now.
Like an attorney or something. Those are the levels you gotta go after dating a crackhead. You just can't jump from like that. I left a crackhead, so I'm dating a school teacher.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah,
A few lines.
from a hard day's work, I come home, turn on my lights, all my things are gone. I'm in love with a crackhead. Every night she's smoking the pipe, hate to bitch that she's a hype. I got to sleep with my clothes on with my shoes tied tight. I'm in love with a crackhead. I thought I had a winner, but man, she's just a dinner. I can't watch TV because smoking the antenna.
That's my pod right there, boy.
Oh my
Yes,
God.
sir. Yes, sir. So before we
Oh my God.
wrap it up, what do you have? I know you always got a project going. What project are you working on now besides the premiere of the Get Together?
I have my residency in Chicago,
Nice.
Theater 47. It's actually suburb of Chicago in Parkport, Illinois. That's the show you performed there. Great job, by the way, too. They still talking about you, bro.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, I do it monthly. It's called the League of Extraordinary Comics, the League of Extraordinary Comics, and that we just have a ball, man. We do stand-up comedy, we show sketch comedy. We got lip sync battles for the audience if they want to compete, and we've been having nothing but fun, man. It's a night of entertainment. So just look that up if you ever in town, the League of Extraordinary Comics. Also, I'm writing a TV series. Can't speak much on it right now, but it's going to be a Chicago television series, man. I think it's going to be real big for the city. And also my tour that I'm on with three other gentlemen called the Bam Jam Comedy Tour. That's BAMJAM Comedy Tour. And that's B Cole, Marlon Mitchell, Jeff B, and Muhammad.
Boy, Jeff B is a beast.
Yeah. You know, like I said, we all started back in the 90s.
Yep.
Still doing it. We the ones who kind of remained in Chicago, haven't went off to LA or anywhere else to,
Right.
do our careers like everybody else. Big up to everybody from Chicago who out there doing their thing. But we were the ones who stayed in Chicago, and between all four of us, we got like 100 years of comedy.
Yeah. Definitely do.
The Bam Jam is the acronym of our name. Me and Muhammad just been on the comedy tour, the Bam Jam Comedy Tour. So y'all look out for that. We're about to hit the city wineries around the country. So your city winery, just look out for the Bam Jam, and we'll be in your town. And
Yeah.
we're doing it like that, man. You know what I'm saying? So we having fun.
Yep, that's amazing. Wildcat, did you want to jump in again before we close out the show?
I just want to thank Pico for putting me in my first movie. I didn't make a lot of money. Able to borrow a lot of money. Think you know this, but you probably do. That job that you got with Robert Townsend on that movie from Boys to Men, the director, he saw a Get Together and chose you from the movie A Get Together.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, wow, that's dope. Me and Carl Seaton, we grew up together since kids, playing Little League Baseball. Me, him, and Rodney Perry was on the same baseball team.
Another Chicago legend.
Yeah. So saying that, like, Carl saw a Get Together, saw you in the movie, and he wanted you for the part that you played in his movie with Robert Townsend, man. So I'm proud of that. You know, just like, yo, you was able to get work off that platform, man. So congratulations on that movie as well. Y'all check that out.
Definitely.
Sounds like Mr. B. Cole wants some managerial fees off of that one, bro. Well, as his attorney, I want my money.
Well, we definitely want to thank B. Cole for coming on the show. We sure appreciate it. We want to thank Victor for coming out, the North Las Vegas Fire Department. And so now, before we go, I just want to mention this to both of y'all. You know, next week, we got another Chicago legend coming up Tuesday. We got George Wilborn, November 10th. Yes, sir. You might have to call back in, B. Cole, making a whole Chicago reunion. Well, we Well, thank you so much, Biko. We will talk soon, man. This is Jokes and Jazz Morning Squad. We'll be back on Monday. Jokes and Jazz Morning Squad in the building. And next Tuesday, don't forget, we got George Wilborn for All Jokes Aside. Michael Bay's the show. He's coming up Tuesday. Y'all don't want to miss that. This has been the Jokes and Jazz Morning Squad, 107.1 FM AM 1400. We out till Monday. Peace.
Order. Take a quarter, so you sort of sport her. The new border from the overweight lord of lovers. Brothers give respect because I give respect to brothers and others on the agenda. Try to remember, I can rock a party from September to September, meaning all year round. I can go down, sound for sound, round for pound. Now, I take charge, still living large. I'm not soft as the moth, soft as the bard. I'm a giant, a major appliance to the industry. They are the boys, and I ain't too heavy.
The world famous radio shopping show weekday of 1400 KSHP North Las Vegas and KSHP.com.
Las Vegas is known for its glitz and glamour. Why not look and feel that way? Looking and feeling your best is a must. Let us help you elevate or just maintain that amazing look. LoveYourLookLV.com is your local one-stop shop for everything aesthetic, beauty, barber, and massage. Check out the website now and find the best fit for your look. LoveYourLookLV.com.
Hosts of First Touch, the premier weekly global soccer show across the entire Sports Byline broadcast, iHeartRadio, TuneIn, Simple Radio, and around the world on the American Forces Radio Network. We're talking English Premier League, Champions League, our picks of the week, and a whole lot more. First Touch on Sports Byline USA Fridays at